Have you ever looked at something tiny like a grain of sand and wondered what it's made of?
Or perhaps you've seen an X-ray picture of your bones and thought, wow, how does that even work? Well, today we're going to talk about a brilliant scientist who asked big questions and found amazing answers. Her name was Marie Curie, and she was an incredible pioneer in the world of science. She wasn't just smart.
She was super determined and incredibly brave.
Marie was born in a country called Poland a very long time ago.
Back then, it was hard for girls to go to university, especially to study science.
But Marie was so passionate about learning that she didn't give up. She moved to a big city called Paris in France to follow her dreams. Imagine moving to a whole new country just to go to school. That's how dedicated she was.
In Paris, Marie met another scientist named Marie Curie, and they fell in love and got married. They became a super science team. Together, they started to investigate something mysterious that other scientists had noticed. Certain rocks seemed to give off invisible rays, almost like tiny sparks you couldn't see. These rays were powerful. Marie and Pierre worked in a very simple lab.
It was more like a shed. They spent countless hours, day after day, grinding down huge amounts of a special kind of rock called pitchblende.
They were looking for the tiny parts inside that made these invisible rays.
It was incredibly hard work, like searching for a tiny needle in a giant haystack. But they were super patient.
And guess what?
Their hard work paid off. Marie discovered two brand new elements, tiny building blocks of everything around us that no one had ever seen before. She named one polonium after her home country, Poland.
And the other, she named radium, because it was so powerful at giving off those invisible rays what we now call radioactivity. Isn't that amazing?
Finding two completely new things that the whole world would eventually use. Marie Curie's discoveries changed how we understood the world.
And because her work was so important, she achieved something truly special. She became the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize.
It's one of the most famous awards in the world for amazing discoveries. But she didn't stop there. Later, she won another Nobel Prize, making her the only person in history to win Nobel Prizes in two different science fields, one for physics and one for chemistry. That's like being a champion in two different sports. Marie Curie wasn't just interested in making discoveries.
She also wanted to help people.
During a big war, she saw that injured soldiers needed help. She came up with a brilliant idea, using her knowledge of X-rays, which are a type of invisible ray, like the ones she studied, to help doctors see broken bones inside people's bodies without needing surgery.
She even helped create special radiological cars, like mobile X-ray labs, and drove them to the front lines to help doctors treat soldiers. She was brave and practical, always thinking about how science could make a difference.
Marie Curie showed the world that science is for everyone, no matter where you come from or whether you are a boy or a girl.
She proved that if you are curious, work incredibly hard, and never give up, you can achieve amazing things and even change the world.
Her discoveries of polonium and radium led to new ways to treat illnesses, like some types of cancer, and continue to help doctors use X-rays to see inside our bodies. So, the next time you wonder how something works, or you see something amazing like an X-ray, remember Marie Curie. Her story reminds us that being curious, working hard, and believing in yourself can lead to incredible breakthroughs. What big questions will you ask today?
Keep exploring, little scientists.